Hey, what do you say, my fellow weekend warriors? Today we're doing a smoked dessert. We're gonna do it with some bananas. And I have the smoker set to the smoke setting, which is the lowest setting on this smoker. We want as much smoke in a short period of time as possible. And as far as a temperature setting goes, that smoke setting is somewhere around 125, 135 degrees Fahrenheit. The melting point for chocolate, which we're gonna use in today's recipe, is anywhere between 104 and 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So you just wanna be right above that point. And hey, just in case you're new here, my name's Mike. I'm all about cooking outside. I love firing up the smoker on the weekend. It's relaxing. You let that smoke roll, cook up something awesome. I try to keep it simple. So if you're into that, hit that subscribe button and let's make up these smoked banana boats. Just grab as many bananas as you need, one per person. I'm doing 3 today. And this is a great, easy recipe. We used to do this when we went camping as kids. You'd cut it open, put your favorite toppings in there, wrap it in foil, and set it down on top of the coals. But today we're gonna smoke them. And it's simple. All you gotta do is come down the middle. We're just gonna cut, not all the way through, just about all the way through though. You wanna make sure you leave some of the peel intact underneath, and then you're just gonna squeeze it a little bit to open it, just like that. And now we've made a real nice vessel to put whatever kind of toppings you like. In fact, I'm gonna cut this just a little bit more here so we can open that up all the way. But there we go. That is a perfect banana boat. So let me cut these other 3 real quick. And once you get all of your banana boats cut open and they look like this, I like to use a foil pan. I find this very helpful with keeping the smoker clean. Last thing I need is a bunch of chocolate chips and peanut butter and stuff getting all over the place. So a nice shallow pan, and then just start putting in your favorite toppings. I'm going with some of these espresso morsels, dark chocolate. It's got some real coffee in them. So I'll start loading up a couple of these in there. All right, so a nice single layer of the espresso chocolate chips. And then I have some cinnamon graham crackers that we're gonna just crunch up. So we're gonna get some different textures going on here, some softness, some crunchiness. And I'm just gonna crush these in. You can put as much or as little as you like. And now I'm going with some Reese's peanut butter chips. I love these. These are really good. So we'll scatter these about. And then one of the great things about being a kid and camping is s'mores and those marshmallows. So I've got some little tiny marshmallows. Put those on top. And then just a couple more of these espresso chocolate chips. So when all this melts, you're gonna see all 3 of those colors on there. And then just look around, make sure nobody's looking. You gotta sample the toppings to make sure they're good. But now we're ready to get these in the smoker. That was really easy. Let's get them in there. And we'll get this door open. Lots of smoke on that smoke setting. It's gonna be like this pretty much the whole time. I'm going right about the center rack next to the latch. Put them in. I do have just a tiny bit of water in the pan. Only reason is there's a little bit of grease in there from the last cook. I don't want that to burn and make this taste weird. So that's it. Let's close the door. And we're just gonna let these smoke until everything melts. That's how you know when they're done. The peels will change color from yellow to a dark brown or a black color. We don't really care about that because that's just the vessel holding everything in. Then we'll give it a taste test and see how it is. I can't wait. All right, it's been a half hour. Let's get this door open and see how we're doing here. Woo! Look at that smoke. All right, we'll give it the old tap test. And we're getting real close. The chocolate's starting to melt. but we need some more time. Maybe another 15 minutes to a half hour. We'll come back and see how it's doing. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Let's get this door open. Let's see how we're doing. It's looking pretty good, but we haven't made much more progress. So, you know what? We've gotten plenty of smoke on these. I'm gonna turn that temperature up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit until it melts down to the point we want. So probably another 10-15 minutes at 250 degrees. And then I think we'll be ready to eat these. All right, our smoked banana boats are done. Just to kind of recap what we did, because I had to make some changes on the fly. I smoked the banana boats on the smoke setting for 45 minutes. Then I bumped up that heat to 350 degrees. I said 250 earlier, I meant 350 degrees for about 10-15 minutes just to get them nice and melty like this. This is exactly how I wanted them. If you take a look here, the marshmallows are kind of browned up. Everything's nice and melty to the point where we can finish these off. And to do that, you could put ice cream on there. I'm just gonna put some chopped up strawberries, put whatever you like on there, but let me do this real quick. Just spoon a couple of these out, give it some color. Got to eat with your eyes first, right? So we'll load that up, and voila, just like that, I'm ready to get a bite of this. You just go right after it with the spoon. It's nice and soft, and I'm gonna get that bite right now. Let's get some banana, a little bit of the chocolate, the peanut butter, the strawberry, and of course the marshmallows. Here we go. Doesn't get much better than this. Yes, that is just like when I was a kid, except it's smoky and it's really good. The smoke makes this awesome. Hey, if you guys look what we're doing over here, hit that subscribe button right there. And you definitely got to check out one of those two videos right there. And I'll see you over there. Wow, is that good? Man.